Hello everyone and welcome to Louise Singleton Creations. Today's video is quite different. I've been very poorly this week and I'm still very poorly, but I didn't want to miss the video. So I've kept it very simple. I just made something that was easy, super easy. So this will be good for beginners. And yeah, it's just very much something simple because I felt like I've never missed a video and I didn't want to miss one this week. So I've done a video. We'll see how it goes. I'm not going to be talking very much because, as you can probably tell, I'm struggling with my breath. But yeah. I'll talk when I need to talk and the rest will be music. And I think you might still like what I made, even though it's quite simple. And yeah, like I say, it's a good video for beginners and hopefully you will enjoy it. Right, I'll speak to you again soon. Next, I filled the coaster moulds and obviously it's just the same process again. I did all the Aqua Cast in one batch, obviously, again. I keep saying the obvious. I wanted the coasters and the tray to be a perfect match, so that's why I made sure I had enough Aqua Cast for everything. And actually, I got my calculations a bit wrong. Because I had some left over, which is fine because you can always use your leftovers, can't you? And I decided to fill a jar mould, one of my favourite candle jar moulds, which is a very small and simple one, but unfortunately it wasn't quite enough Aqua Cast to fill it to the top. And you'll see that even though I'm scraping the edges, it's just not quite enough. And from the camera angle you're seeing it from, it doesn't look like a massive problem, but it really is. That the jar would have ended up with the base just crumbling away. It would have been too thin. So I thought, right, I didn't want to mix up more Aqua Cast for such a small amount. And what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. I decided that a really good idea to kind of increase the volume of the Aqua Cast that I already had was to add something like stones or something like that to bring the Aqua Cast up to the top. And that was the point where I decided to use some terrazzo chips that I'd saved from a different project. I decided on green. And the problem was, well, it wasn't really a problem. It all went fine. It was just messy because I kind of had to use my finger to poke the terrazzo chips down the side of the mould and then squeeze it all to make sure it was all coated with the Aqua Cast and mixed in. And so, yeah, I kept on doing that, and it looks at this point like it's not going to work. And I've got to say, I was thinking it wasn't going to work, but it did. I just kept going, mixing it all up and squeezing it and whatnot until it was all done. And in the end, I got there, and you'll see how that looked very soon. It's one of those things, isn't it? I say it a lot in my videos, that it's the unexpected things, the things that I make with my leftover that often end up the best. So we'll see what happens with that in just a moment, because by the power of video editing, we're going to fast forward to the future, 1 hour into the future. Right, it's demolding time. Let's look at the coasters first. Obviously, once you've seen one, you've seen them all, but yeah, let's look at one first and then fast forward through the rest. As you can see, there is a lot of detail in that mould. Honestly, it's a beautiful mould. I really do love it. I feel like I need to put some colour in the detail. What do you think, silver or gold? Let me know. Or maybe I should just leave it as it is. And, oh, well, we've shown them all. I didn't have to fast forward after all. So there we go. They're beautiful. I love that little middle medallion as well. Let's have a look at the tray. And there we go, isn't that gorgeous? And hopefully this video will demonstrate to anybody who's never tried this before, who's daunted, how absolutely simple it is to create something beautiful if you've got a good mould. Because honestly, I didn't do much, did I? I just mixed up the Aqua Cast and poured it in, and that was that. So let's have a look at the jar. So at this stage, with anything terrazzo based, you're not going to see the detail because you need to use some sandpaper to sand down the sides, and then it will magically appear. But the main thing is that it was all in one piece. I managed to fill the mould enough for it to not fall to bits, which is the main thing. So next was to see if the sanding would make a big difference. Let's see how that turned out. So here you can see it's looking good. It's starting to show some promise. There are quite a few holes where the air got trapped between all those terrazzo chips, but that's okay. It gives me something else to show you in the video. What I'm going to do now is mix up just a small amount of Aqua Cast, really small amount, and add a bit of the same pigment to make like a filler for those holes. It is so simple to do this. And yeah, the only problem is, what you will see soon is I did fill all the holes, but then I sanded it again to sand down where I'd filled it, and more holes appeared that weren't there before. So you might need to do this twice if it's particularly bad, but mine wasn't too bad. And so the process of doing this is very simple. You just need to scoop on your Aqua Cast filler and rub it in with your gloved finger, and it all fills up all those tiny little holes and makes it look like there was never a problem. So let's go forward in time a little bit. It doesn't take long actually, about 10 minutes before this is ready for its second sanding. I used a wet sandpaper block. You don't have to use it wet, but you do get a nice smooth result if you use wet sandpaper. And yeah, it's just about ready. Are you ready to have a look? Yeah, let's just have a look at it sanded. And there, I actually put this in my resin curing machine for about an hour to dry out because I wanted to seal it in the video. And really, you shouldn't seal Aqua Cast until it's had proper drying out time. And this is the next day, but I just sanded it with wet sandpaper. But anyway, it looks good, doesn't it? With the green and the blue, it reminds me of flowers in, foliage in a garden, like a Monet painting. I just really love it. I think it's really, really pretty. And yeah, an unexpected bonus, just using up my leftover Aqua Cast. So let's seal it now. I've started using something different to seal my Aqua Cast because I was finding that the candle wax, like my mum had, this is the sealer, by the way. Eco Advance Concentrate, and so you have to dilute it, and I've got some that I just keep in a bowl. Anyway, what I'd been finding in a candle jar that I made for my mum, she'd left it burning for ages, longer than you should. And the wax had seeped into the Aqua Cast, and you could see that half of the jar had gone a dark colour where the wax had seeped in. And I thought, hang on a minute, that's not good. It's possible that I hadn't sealed it, and it's possible I could have forgotten. I'm a bit forgetful. But now what I do is I make sure I give it at least 2 coats of sealant. And if I'm honest, I haven't done a proper test yet, leaving it for hours to see if it's okay, but I'm going to at some point. And hopefully it will be all right now. But this sealant seems to be really good. And yeah, once I'd done the jar, I realised I hadn't done the coasters. So I took the lid off and did the coasters and the tray as well. And here it is when it was dried out. And yeah, I was going to make the candle for this video as well, put the candle wax in there, but I went back to bed. And that's where I am right now, speaking to you. And yeah, those look good too, don't they? Like I say, I thought silver or gold in the detail might look nice. What do you think? Please let me know. I'm sorry this video has been a little bit uninteresting, but it might appeal to some of you, I hope. Thank you for all your lovely comments in last week's video. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to reply to all of them, but it means a lot to me that you all took your time to leave comments. Thank you so much. Your support means the world to me, and the lovely things that you guys say to me, it fills my heart with joy. So anyway, we've reached the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you're still here at the end. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you would like to. I promise, if this is your first time watching one of my videos, they're usually a lot more imaginative than this one. A lot better normally. Yeah. I've just been so poorly, and I'm hoping to be on the mend next week. Fingers crossed. So I will say goodbye, and I will see you again next time. Bye for now.